right, Lego fans, I got something special today. We're gonna review and build Benny's Space Squad. Now, I'm really excited about this set. This, for me, is one of the most anticipated sets of the year. And I don't think I speak just for myself, because this set has already sold out twice on the Lego Shop at Home website. Twice. Lego, pay attention. Us fans, we want the return of classic space. Oh yeah! Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this set up front, so let's open it up, get building, and see what we got inside. Alright, so there you have it, Benny's Space Squad. It is a gorgeous little set. Awesome, truly awesome. So, not perfect though. And we'll get to that bit in a moment, but first I want to talk about what I love about this set. And I do love it. The little zoomy vehicle. It's about as basic as a vehicle can be, but I could zoom that along the table all day long. And it is, yeah, likewise the ship. Swoosh. Like that swooshability factor, it just fits in there, it's gorgeous. Absolutely one for the kids here. And the kids are gonna love it. It's a budget set, an easy one to just pick up or add to a shopping list. And it's got so much play potential here. It's not just for the classic space fans here. We do get names, very specific names spelt out for our little minifigures here. And I'm going to have to check the box for this, but Lenny, Jenny, and Kenny. And of course we have Benny. And that play potential, that leaping off point of here's Benny and his Space Squad, what adventures are they going to go on today? That's really something I love seeing in a set, and this set has that. It's the beginning of play. Now, as an AFOL and somebody who likes to create large dioramas and really take that to another level, I think the potential here is also there, because having these minifigures available this easily and a price at this budget point and this many there means they're very easy to just get in huge quantities and lay out into a giant diorama. And that's not just personally, I think you're going to see that from a lot of creators this year. Which kind of brings me to the bad maybe of this set. We've got our yellow spaceman, we've got our white, we've got our pink for the first time, and that is awesome, but we don't have a red. The red spaceman was one of the very first released minifigures way back when, so I think it's kind of sad that we don't see it here present in this set. And that's a big thing for me, that absence of the red spaceman, and I'm really hoping we do get that later this year, maybe in one of the yet to be announced Lego movie sets, of which there are rumoured to be a few coming down the pipe. I can't confirm or deny on any of that, but I really do hope that there is more red spacemen coming our way. Likewise, Benny comes with, and this is our very recognisable Benny. He's got the chipped helmet. he's got the scratched up print on the torso. Unlike the other spacemen in the set, which all have perfect, pristine costumes, it would have been nice maybe to see throwback Benny, who had his original pristine blue spacesuit. And yes, absolutely, keep his expression on the face. But with a pristine print on the chest and a pristine helmet, it would have been very easy to have blue Space Corps for just miles across the diorama. And that takes away from our ability to do that. Different suits for Benny, given he already appears in other sets across the current range, would have been great to see. So this would have been the perfect one to just see pristine, vintage, as he was in the 80s, Benny. And I'm sad that that's not there. Speaking of the vehicles, and now, for me, the vehicles, I don't think many AFOLs are going to be displaying these on shelves. That's not for a second to take away from what they do. They are awesome little kids' toys, but they are really, if you're an AFOL, if you're a creator, you're absolutely going to want to use these as a jumping off point to create something bigger, something better, something with more wow, really. But there are a few choices looking at them as kids' toys, because we've got the 2x2 round smooth tiles on the bottom of our vehicle, but they're not necessarily needed, but not in our spaceship, which, if you were to try and push it along the table, would certainly get you that extra zoom, you know? So would it be nice to maybe see that thought of in a different way? The parts that are awesome, though. We've got the 2x4 printed slope here with the Classic Space logo on it. That is just gorgeous, and certainly, like I said, it's one of those leaping off points where you can just begin to turn it into so many more big and wonderful vehicles. We've also got the classic little classic blue space chair here. So many beautiful uses for that. And it is worth noting the technique they've used to attach the aerial here, the little clip and bar. We also get some of the gorgeous new pieces available for 2019, the little 2x2 tiles, plate, whatever you want to call it, I guess. Bricklink will decide these things, but it's got the two studs on one side and the flat tile on the other, and you get two of those in this set, which is, it's an awesome new part. I'm really excited to get a chance to really see what can be done with it and the opportunities that maybe opens up. And yeah, it's great to see a few of those appearing in this set. Can't really go past talking about the robot either. Our little robot buddy. That's, again, about as simple as it gets. Straight throwback to our classic 80s robots. They came in a lot of the early space sets. It's just gorgeous. I think we've got 7 parts there. And they're just so perfectly used and such a beautiful form there. And of course, gorgeous little parts that just always, I can't get enough of these little droid arms and the part, the camera-ish bit that makes up his body, because they're parts that I can use for just so many other things, and yeah, great to use it. But it is absolutely one of those sets where I will be breaking those parts to turn into other things. I guess the one last thing I should note, and this again is for classic space fans, this is not the original Minesweeper part we had, metal detector, whatever you wish to call it. There are a few little changes, I guess. The most notable being we don't have the stud and anti-stud on the dish there, which changes the way you can kind of connect it. And I would have liked to have seen this mould kind of keep that, because it really does open up different, well, nice parts usage and like the things you can do with the part that you might not ordinarily. What else to say, I guess? So that's, yeah, that's the good, the bad. The bad is more really about what I would have liked to have maybe seen to take it to that next level, rather than anything that's wrong with the set itself. I really would have loved to have seen a Red Spaceman here, but that's probably just me speaking as a classic space fan. And yeah, I love the idea of this introducing to a whole new generation, and honestly, I really would love, I'd love, I cannot say it enough how much I would love to see Benny get his own cartoon series in the vein of Chima or Ninjago, where it's just him and his mates out there in space exploring, coming across Futuron or Blacktron or Ice Planet or whatever, week after week. I would watch the heck out of that with my boys. Yeah, would love to see that. And I don't think I'm speaking for myself there. I think I'm speaking for a lot of us here. So please, Lego, if you're listening, do it. There's the demand. I think I mentioned way back at the beginning, this set has sold out twice on the Lego Shop at Home site. If that is not the Classic Space fans telling you just how much we love Classic Space and how much we really want to share it with the next generation, I don't know what is. Please, Benny, Space Squad, cartoon series now. And yeah, to wrap this up, to give it a score, I guess, like I said, perfect set in a lot of ways. It's really about the missed bits, those little bits that could have taken it to the next level. So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 spacemen. If it had that classic red spaceman in there, it would have been the perfect 5. But here we have it. Benny Space Squad, set 70841, available now, or maybe by the Shop at Home site or your local retailers. Yeah, check it out. One for the kids, one for the Classic Space fans, and